very special guest on the show. So today we are delighted to be joined by an incredibly well-known member of our community. You might know him for his feet. Sorry.
Feet.
You might know. You might know him for his.
His toes.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to what will be our final festive episode of the Forgotten Podcast. I'm your host for this evening, Mr. Catman Joe, and I'm thankfully joined here once again by none other than the cynic himself, Mr. Mass Cynic.
How unfortunate.
That was a great intro to that. He normally does it so weirdly, but that was an amazing one, I can't lie. Today we have a very, very special episode for you. We are not only celebrating our final episode of the year and the festive season, but also for the first time in TFP history, celebrating Christmas with all of our wonderful friends, family, and viewers from around the world. However, this episode is even more special, even on top of all of that. For such a monumental occasion such as this, we wanted to bring a very special guest on the episode or on the show. So today we are delighted to be joined by an incredibly well-known member of our community. You might know him for a series of videos if FNAF was in Minecraft or his laid-back chill Minecraft streams. He's a shining example of a content creator and has just reached 1,000 subscribers. Very, very warm welcome from all of us here at TFP, and I'm sure the viewers, to Mr. Rollyegg.
Hello, everyone.
Pleasure to have you, Rolly, honestly. We definitely didn't mess up the intro. There definitely wasn't about 20 outtakes. Always do it perfectly. That's all it was.
Rolly it was quite abysmal, to be honest.
And,
there was some very suspicious noises coming from that boy's mic.
Yeah, I mean, can we kind of right now just cue it? Like it'll play. You'll hear
the
it right
amount of
now.
times I have to revamp these clips is getting a bit abysmal.
Rolly, if you're in danger, just tell us. We'll do something. It's getting outrageous. Rolly, for some unknown reason, while we're getting ready to record, decided to give us like the inner workings of the body. I don't know what it was. He was shuffling his mic. It was like, I swear it was like the
somehow
weirdest
it was
noises.
Moist.
Don't say that.
Swiftly moving on.
Swiftly moving on. God dang. But Rolly, again, real quick, man, thank you genuinely for coming on the show, man. It's a pleasure to have you. Rolly, you're our guest for episode 27, of course, the Christmas special, the final episode of the Christmas festive season, the end of the trilogy of the Christmas episodes, dude. It must be a massive, I guess, pleasure for us to have you on, of course, but obviously for you, I'm sure, as well, to come on the show and be a part of something you've been watching and, I guess, participating in the background for so long.
Yeah, like, I could agree with that. Yeah.
That's good.
That's a good answer.
Fantastic stuff.
This actually is, it's funny enough also, for any of the viewers watching who might be even new to maybe even this season of the show, this is actually not Rolly's first time being on the show. In fact, Rolly, I mean, you already know this, and so does Joseph, in fact, because Joseph was there for that episode.
Yeah.
Rolly was on as I would say you could call it like a guest co-host. It wasn't a guest, like
almost.
Yeah, he wasn't in as a guest. He's in as a guest right now, of course, for this episode, as Rollyegg, which must, sorry, just drop something, which much must, sorry. It's getting worse. Which might I just say? I'm dropping everything. Oh my god! Which might I just say though? Again, is a massive thing to have happen. He's on as a guest, but he actually was on as a bit of like a stand-in or a co-host for episode 19. Which again, it's really good to have you back, Roll. Honestly, for the second time, man, and hopefully it will not be the last. Let's just say that right there. But yeah, man. So how you doing today, bro? How you doing, man? At this fine evening, this fine time at night.
I'm doing good. Currently, right now on my channel, I'm 1,000 subscribers on it, obviously. So, like, how do you think I feel? I'm really happy about it, obviously, aren't I? Because I've been working really hard.
Well, that's been a long time coming. I mean, the 1,000 I guess subs, Joseph. Chug, sorry. 1,000 subs has been a long time. Sorry, Joseph was taking a drink there. 1,000 subs has been a long time coming for you, man. I mean, really it has, and really it's a big thing. I mean, for you, like before it was the idea that okay, well, 1,000 subs, you unlock the community tab, you unlock the ability to add other content creators, and also as well, obviously, get monetization or get towards monetization. But now, of course, you've had that since 500 subs because they lowered the limit. I'm guessing now the big thing for you is just having the number, but is it also potentially the concept of getting monetization? Are you going to start chasing that down?
Yeah, monetization is the main thing, to be honest. I'm trying to get really.
Yeah.
And also because I think also sorry, but also like a long time ago, was like when Fortnite was also like quite a big game at the time. I was like thinking, I'm gonna be a little Fortnite YouTuber or anything. I could be so popular and everything, and like get creator codes and everything. But like, it feels like that wasn't doing well for me at all. So I eventually just gave up and start doing
Do
my
you have a Fortnite
content.
creator code?
No, I don't. Not yet.
I was about to say you could plug that and that'd be memes.
I was gonna say, can anybody make? I don't know this. You guys probably know better than me. I think. Rolly, do you still play Fortnite? I know you were into it back in the
I
day
mean,
quite a
like
bit.
on the odd occasion, I probably do.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like not all the time as I used to, but I play
Well,
just sometimes.
I was gonna ask, can anybody just make a code, or is it like, do you have
Like,
to
I
have
think
you
you have to
guys, like,
apply with a
1,000
certain amount of subs.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
1,000.
you have to.
So
Yeah,
1,000?
you have
It
to
was
have
100 at
yeah.
one point, I remember, but then they upped it to 1,000 because so many people opted it for it. Because you don't get paid for it, I don't believe. I believe you get discounts
I don't know how it
towards
works.
like
Is
in-game
that,
purchase.
don't
I think
know.
Rolly,
that's
do you
what
know?
it was for.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say because
Do
it's
you want
like
to quickly check? Actually, I can go.
even have a quick Google. Have a quick
I'll
Google.
do
Yeah,
it.
have a quick Google. We're gonna set yourself for Fortnite right now. But no, Rolly, man, it is absolutely such a pleasure having you on the show, bro. Genuinely, man. And again, it's been
is.
something that I think it's been something that we've all kind of been foreshadowing for a long time. You know, you've been watching the show since really, not day one, but you've been here from the get go for a long time. And the fact that you came on episode 19 as a guest co-host, and now you're here as a guest, it's really good to have you here, man. Especially, you know, it's kind of funny is you were at the very beginning of this pioneer of the new episodes because like you joined us in episode 19, which is when we first used this whole kind of new StreamYard layout
Yeah.
for the show. So it's nice to have you here, man. 100%. That's Joseph right now just showing the screen. Let me just pull this up here one second.
It's actually quite interesting because they do make a profit. It's basically they will earn 5% of any of the. So if you were to use someone's in-game like creator code, that creator would get 5% of the money.
Oh, so they
Yeah.
actually get paid in money. Oh wow.
So
that's
yeah, that
actually
is
cool.
actually kind of insane. Yeah.
I mean, it's not a lot. I mean,
course
5%
not,
is not a
but,
lot,
you know,
but
if
you
it
know,
can pay
100
out.
people do. Yeah, I mean, but that's it. Like you think about how many people might be using a code. That's quite. It's quite substantial,
mean-
actually. I mean, we think
I
about
mean, like this is like proper back in the day what I wanted to do,
it. Yeah.
and then like I sort of gave up with it because I sort of felt like I was going nowhere with like my channel and everything because I Fortnite and everything. I was probably on like 12 subscribers when I was probably doing Fortnite content.
I think the issue with Fortnite honestly was that everybody
It's, it's too popular.
Yeah. I think there's like people think, oh, but there's nothing's ever too popular. How is that an issue? But it's if there's too many people doing it, it's oversaturated and you can't really grow from it. I mean, Joseph, didn't you do Fortnite at one point? You done
Yeah,
I
a
think
bit
he
of
did.
Fortnite?
did.
I actually found a decent amount of success with Fortnite. I know
Yeah.
a lot of people don't remember this saga, but
Yeah.
I actually built up like a good amount of following from Fortnite. I gained around 500 subscribers from it. It was one of those things that really pushed me, and then I got to Apex, and that's when my second amount of growth came. But yeah, no, I did Fortnite for a little bit. Did montages, funny moments. It kind of I did that and Rainbow Six and stuff, and that was kind
I
of
love
the
that
thing
game.
for a little bit. But other than that, it was never like a big thing. It was just kind of it was my main game for a while. But other than that, it's Fortnite was never a game that I was like, oh, I want to play because of Fortnite. It was one of those
Yeah.
games that's like, oh, the community's kind of funny. So
Yeah, I get you.
you know.
I mean, I think Fortnite was. Some people say Fortnite was just terrible, and it's like, no, it wasn't. Fortnite was actually a fun game.
Was
It was fun.
really
It
good.
was fun.
It
I know,
was.
but
I don't like it
was.
anymore.
I
I got
liked,
to commend them though. I do love their ability to mash different franchises together. Like it's one of the only bits of
Yeah.
media where you can play as Spider-Man and Batman, have Marvel and DC
like
in the
Rick
same
and
That,
Morty.
game.
thank you.
Yeah.
I don't like that though.
I love that. You can play as
I
obviously
hate
Rick
that.
and Morty in that. You can play as Naruto from
Yeah,
some
they've
animes
done
and
like a
stuff.
lot of
and
collabs, haven't they? They've done
it's
lots
really
of collabs.
cool.
Well,
Like,
yeah, didn't they do like
you
a
know.
big Avengers thing? Do you guys know about
They
this?
did
You
the
guys know about
Yeah.
that?
Well,
Borderlands 1.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
Borderlands. I
Borderlands.
remember
Yeah,
that.
yeah, Borderlands is one.
Yeah, it's quite crazy, honestly. I for me personally, it's just the map. I didn't like the new maps. I like
Oh, God.
the original. You guys remember the original, like the one with like
The original,
It-
yeah.
you
Like,
got
the best
I played-
version of
Pleasant
Fortnite was when
Park,
Moisty Maya was a thing.
Pleasant Park.
Mhm.
What was it called?
But now,
Tilted Towers.
Towers.
yeah.
You guys remember Tilted? That was
Apparently,
like
it's
that's
coming back again.
that
in
was
this-
fun. Is it? Well, I've heard. Yeah, I heard it's under the ice or something like that. I don't. I don't pay much
Yeah,
attention
something
to
like
it,
that,
but
yeah.
it's quite cool.
Yeah, neither do I.
Yeah, yeah. Exactly. I hear things through the grapevine.
Mhm.
I felt like though a great question because obviously those questions were kind of more just sub questions, but I felt like a great question to start off this podcast, our podcast with you, Rolly, would be to ask probably the question that you guys the most or you've received the most over the past 2 years you've been doing YouTube, which is why haven't you ever shown your face? And we can talk about this before we start recording. And will you ever show it?
Well, like you see, I don't know, like it's just that thing, like because I think what's it? Because I think I asked permission to start doing YouTube from my mum yesterday, and then she said like, oh, like don't, don't like obviously show your face and everything. So I was like, okay, and I kept the promise.
Can I read a quote
Yeah.
real quick?
This is,
Just
by
a-
the way,
just
by
a
the
quote,
way, by the
your
way,
own
right,
words.
Go ahead, Rolly.
No, I won't. Plus, if I did, my mum would never let me do YouTube ever again.
Wait, what? Oh wait, what?
You and reply to a comment asking if you show your face. This was a quote, and the quote does read just right. I'll read it again. Was no, I won't, because they asked, "Will you show your face?" You said, "No, I won't." Plus, if I did, my mum would never let me do YouTube ever again.
That. Yeah.
And does that still stand? Do you think?
Yeah, I think it does.
Does she strictly
Really?
monitor your stuff then?
Like, not really, but like, I don't know. It's just like risk.
Of what?
I don't know. It's just, and then I was also got a fear of showing it as well one day. Like, I mean, probably I probably show it, probably if I'm to get very, very popular.
Right. I mean, it's one of those things. I think I'm not judging it. I think we kind of said this to you off camera, of course, as you know
yeah.
beforehand. Like, I think it's okay to want to conceal your identity. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you know, VIP Man and many other people who find the show, they've been in that same kind of regard. They like to, you know, keep their identity somewhat hidden or private, or let only so many people know. But it's one of those things where it's like, I don't know, I don't really see an internal issue with it. You know, fair enough if your mom was like, hey, you know, don't show your identity, or don't, like, you know, don't show like your private, any sort of private information, like your, you know, like your full legal name, or like, you know, where you live, or like, no, like that makes sense. That's smart, right? But I think showing your face is like a different kind of kettle of fish. It's like,
It is, but it's just like,
thing.
In my opinion, I just wouldn't like to show it really.
Well, yeah, no, that's a whole other thing as well. I mean, do you mind if I ask? Have you ever asked her, like, if you could, or have you never?
No, not really.
Never brought it up.
Because I think like, I would always probably have a fear of showing my face like on camera anyway.
What about like outside of YouTube then? What about outside of YouTube? Are you quite a photo person? Do you like taking photos of family?
Sometimes, like on some occasions, I do.
Right.
Some occasions, but like not all the time.
So you're not against photos or anything like that. You just
no.
No, it's just with YouTube.
If you were to have like, if you say it's okay, for example, if your mum had no say in it and it was all completely up to you, would you show your face?
I think maybe, but probably until where I am now, I think I probably would. If like where like I got told to show it, so therefore I'm not probably gonna show it probably till much later on.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You don't know. Like, I might not be doing YouTube for long anyway. Like, you don't know, like, what could be coming.
Yeah, but even when it comes to that, though, even if you hypothetically, if you weren't going to do it for long and you showed your face, like, I don't really think that would have an effect. If anything, that would make you even more like anonymous because you'd be in the crowd.
Yeah, I think he has a point.
Yeah, you do. Gotta be honest, you do have a good point, but like,
it's a personal opinion. It's a personal preference.
Yeah,
we're not trying to say here.
Yeah,
that you
should trying to judge your life choices.
Yeah. You do exactly what you want to do, man. Of course. I just think personally, though, like it's one of the things. It should be your choice, not your mom's. But I think I do respect your choice
like,
to not want to show it yet.
It also just depends how people are raised, etc. It's like, you know, if, my mum would probably have been like, I mean, she never really cared anyway. But if she was like, oh, not in that way, but like, if she was like, oh, don't show your face, you know, I'll be annoyed, you know, whatever. But if unless it was like, oh, if you show your face, I'm going to whip you, it's a different story. But moving on swiftly, with reaching 1,000 subscribers, a number that not many people reach, what are the plans for the Rollyegg channel? Can we expect to see an upgrade in quality, perhaps, or maybe even new projects being started, or anything else?
Well, that's the thing. Depends on like products, like raising stuff, like for like streaming or something. I don't know. Because I'm still using PS4 on, obviously. So like,
as am I. PS4 community.
But like, but the thing is, I feel I probably wasn't get a PC quite yet because I think my room's not big enough anyway. I mean, I've got VR. I've literally barely have enough room for that, barely.
Do you have a VR with the things you set up in the room?
What?
Like the set, you can get the sensors in the corner of the room.
Well, I think you just use a PlayStation camera.
Or the PlayStation.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate it, to be honest.
Really?
Well, just not
because I got put it in I literally got put it in a like exact position, like where to like put it and then like see like how far I can reach and stuff. It's just effort.
Well, I mean, do you share a room with any siblings or anything like that? And I know you've got a brother, don't you?
My room isn't big enough.
Oh wait! Okay. Wait, sorry. Can you repeat that though? Because it was like your mic kind of.
Oh wait! What?
No, I was just asking. Like, do you share a room with any siblings or anything like that?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay, right. What is that? Who's that with?
My brother, obviously.
Oh, okay. Right. Is this because I know you've got a brother, obviously, of course, but yeah, like, so is that why your room is just not big enough for simply PC and stuff like that?
Yeah.
I get you. That makes sense. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, that's understandable. I mean, it's just one of those things where it's like I think upgrades in quality don't even always inherently mean just getting like a a PC, right? You could step up your quality, in my opinion, by getting even a laptop, right? A laptop would be such a big change, or outside of a laptop, perhaps. Even just trying to work on your editing to better it if you could in any way, shape, or form. Things like that, right? It would be to better your channel piece by piece.
Yeah, like you're like, yeah, like I do want to think about getting a laptop at some point, just on a
I
whim.
think you can practice in general stuff like commentary, etc., and that will
Yeah.
enhance your
Yeah,
overall thing.
yeah.
Because people don't realize, like, I know it's like obviously the saying practice makes perfect, but in general, people don't realize the small things like, for example, commentary, have your chest out, it makes it a bit more. Even standing up can help. I know if you stand up
Yeah.
before commentary, I think it's something to do with your lungs.
It's more, yeah, it's like breathing in, when you go, and for your it's a lot more like you're pushing a lot more when
You
you
get
speak if you
a lot
breathe
more
in through your
power in your
nose.
voice,
Yeah,
as
but if
opposed
you
to being
breathe
like,
in
"Alright,
through your
guys,"
nose and then like right into your diaphragm, excuse me, you kind of take it in differently. You can speak a little bit more differently.
All right, Dr. Joy.
I know it's just useful things that you learn for commentary. One of you to say more without having to take a breath, which is quite important in commentary, depending on what you're doing. May I ask, Rollyegg, are you okay right now? You seem like you're fidgeting around.
Oh yeah.
You're wriggling
You-
around.
And that's what someone would say if they weren't okay. You're saying, Rolly's like, yeah, no, that's fine, it's fine. It's
Okay,
fine. Just
unmute
an
if you are safe. Mute if you're not.
We didn't see any mute or mute. God damn. All right, well, that's fair
He's
enough, man.
fine.
That's fair enough.
Mm.
This next question I think will be quite interesting, Rolly. All right, so not many people know this, but you didn't always go by the name Rollyegg on YouTube, did you? Whatever
I
happened?
didn't.
Let me say, whatever happened to, was it DeAndre Gaming?
Oh,
08?
that's so
DeAndre
weird.
Gaming. I gotta say, is DeAndre? Is that how you say it?
Oh,
DeAndre
yeah.
Gaming 08.
That
Oh my
sounds
god, what
weird,
happened to
yeah,
this
God.
man?
So basically, like, I'm thinking. So basically, right. So my name was just a bit meh. Like, I don't want to use my real name because I'm thinking like I can expose it otherwise. So, like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
my real name.
That's completely
So then,
understandable, DeAndre.
how? Yeah. So yeah, how I thought of Rollyegg was when I was really really young. I loved playing Smash Bros so much. I loved it. I love Yoshi so much, right?
Oh my
So
god!
therefore,
I've
I
completely
loved using
realised
like,
where your name has come from now.
yes, I love Yoshi so much. I love his rolling egg move. So therefore, I called it like because I didn't spell Rolly at the time, so I spelled it ROLLY.
You're named after XL Down Smash.
Like yeah, like basically that. But then that's the thing. I've had that name since I was 5 or 4 years old, and I've
Jesus.
kept it with me ever since.
So
And the thing,
sorry, Cotton. I was gonna say. So what made you change from DeAndre
I-
Gaming?
I don't know. It's just a bit boring of a name. It's just such a long name, isn't it? Like who type it on YouTube, whereas Rollyeg's just like 7 letters, and we're like that whole name. So we're like,
I like to
12,
think DeAndre
15.
is a pretty fancy name, though.
It is.
It
It's my
is.
real name.
It's a great name, man. It's a great name. How do you say it? Is it DeAndre? Is that how you say it?
Yeah. You say it
DeAndre.
right.
Yeah, I don't want to be. I don't want to
That's my
mispronounce it.
German descent.
But it
coming out.
was kind of weird because it was like when you look over your channel, there was like there's not like a clear point where it just changes, right? So it was kinda
Yeah.
like it was just something that you had one day.
I
you
mean,
did
that
the
was
next.
like Joseph's channel, wasn't it? Or like,
Yeah,
or, like,
yeah.
he announced it, didn't he? So
Well, yeah.
I think so.
Well, no, Joe never announced it. Joe done what was it? What Joe said? He's asking about the Curious Hippo kind of thing, like the transition between Mass Cynic and Curious Hippo or Curious Hippo Mass Cynic.
I'm focused.
I kind of just like killed him. I kind of like took that 12-year-old back around the back of the shed, put a bullet in the head, and buried him. I don't know. It was kind of no really transition period. It was more kind of just like, yo, I hate this name. It makes me very sad, and it has a lot of bad
I
connotations
like that
now.
name.
I like it as well, but it doesn't represent me anymore. And I think this is
No.
in an episode that's upcoming, we've already spoken about. We've got it pre-recorded.
Yeah.
But overall, it's one of those things where it's like I kind of just like I want to just do it. I feel like if I don't make it subtle, it will kind of be a big thing, and then people might lose interest in it because of like I don't care. It makes more sense to just be like, okay, this is it now, and slowly push it out. Because when it comes to transitioning a name, it's quite easy to do if you do it right, and you have to market around it. Because like, let's be honest, if I had the name Curious Hippo still, and I switched to Mars Cynic, completely fine as I did. But if I had the name Curious Hippo and switched to Marcinic, but my profile photo was something that was very heavily inspired and very
the
heavily revolving around the name Curious Hippo, which it was,
would-
but not in a sense like it was a
No,
hippo.
yeah.
But because it worked with the brand, it worked Marcinic, it works completely perfectly with my character, the way I've designed it, the way that, you know, the inspiration, the things that represent me. If it was a hippo, like with a hat on or something, and I changed to
Yeah.
Marcinic, it would be like, what the fuck, you know?
It would be like, I mean, a perfect example, of course, that hopefully, really, you don't mind me using you as an example here, but it'd
Yes,
be like,
right.
again, a fantastic example is like, you know, your name right now is Rollyegg, right? It'd be like changing it from Rollyegg to whatever else, even back to the old one, which was the Andrew Gamer, right? If you changed it back now and you kept the egg, it'd be kind of like, you know, what that doesn't make
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
perfectly
it would be
said.
an odd transition, but still connected to the previous. And again, it's the same with like mine with the cat. You couldn't change it without changing the profile and really rebuilding the identity.
Like if you were Dogman Steve and had a Catman Joe thing,
Yeah.
it would be a bit weird. But
Dogman Billy.
we've kind of already answered this, because you know it's all very tied together. But
Yeah.
what actually made you choose an egg to represent your name as Rollyegg, and what is the story behind that? We kind of already got
Briefly,
into that.
yeah.
But is there any other specific reason that it's an egg? Because I mean, yeah, the name Rollyegg is an egg, but you know, there's always. I feel like there's a no. This is it.
I don't think there's any other reason. I think that probably was the only reason why I thought his named it
Are you a big
Rollyegg.
fan of eggs?
I mean, actually, I got reason.
Oh,
Because
go
my
on.
skin color's like an egg. That's why.
Oh my god.
That's the other reason why.
Is that Jake? You're gonna give that as a reason?
Yeah, that
Dude,
is
I might as well name myself Pasty.
Oh my god, Jesus man! I'm Tomato Man Joe. That's what it is. Tomato Man Joe. God damn it! I mean, I don't. Rolly, that actually.
I didn't
that
expect
answer,
skin
honestly,
color
yeah.
to come into this.
Rolly,
because,
that
like,
one was like a total like you've thrown over. God damn.
This is
that
actually my
actually-
tan. I'm usually see-through.
Oh my god. I don't even know what to say
I
because
don't
of my
want to
skin.
continue anymore.
I mean, but it. I don't know what to say. You say so when you chose Rollyegg as a name, but I mean before Rollyegg was
stared at his
actually getting
hands.
used. Yeah, he's just currently looking right now like, no, hold on a second.
Like-
Right?
Do you know what it's right? It's just that realization. I was like, oh my god, my skin color's also like an egg as well, isn't it? So like,
Dude, I love the idea of him just being like,
Proper like really
color.
like proper like realization where he's like 1 minute just sitting recording a video and all of a
Bro.
sudden
Yeah.
like, he's
I
sitting
look like
recording
an
and he just
egg.
looks down and goes fucking
look like an
hell, yo, that's actually kind of
You could make
I
an
look like
omelet
an
out
egg.
of me, man.
I mean, but like that could have been how you chose your YouTube name, right? Because it was like even before you're using Rollyegg on YouTube, you're using it as a PlayStation ID, were you not?
you see,
Hmm.
so that falls under my brother's like whole name category because his name was like X Echo Razor, whatever it was. I can't remember.
Was this like a PSN or something?
Yeah, PSM. But then like
Sniper, right?
he changed it like to kind of shower gel. Don't know why it's such a random one.
Runs in the family.
Then what's it? And then I was thinking, from what it says, sort of really long, confusing to type. So therefore, I've copied Blue because he put Blue Room underscore, didn't he? So I'm thinking, right, Rollyegg underscore. So it's like really basic and simple, and it's actually got like my YouTube channel name in it.
Wait,
don't
your
know.
name? No, because wait, what?
My
No,
PSN.
no, no.
My PSN.
But you didn't know Blue back then.
Yeah, back then, but like when I changed my name, I copied Blue's name on PS4, didn't I?
What? Wait, but no, wait. I don't understand. I'm so confused because it's like before the Rollyegg was on YouTube, right? It's like before you were like Rollyegg on YouTube, nice. Before it was Rollyegg on YouTube and whatnot, it was something. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, I did. Sorry. Let me see. Sorry, guys. But yeah,
What was that?
what? Sorry.
When you get delivered a book, what was that?
I got past. One second, guys. 1 second. Right, Joseph. 1 sec. My apologies. That's me. But hello. Sorry, we're gonna have to cut that. God damn. What the hell just happened? Joseph just teleported back. God dang. Sorry.
So I
God
can
dang.
transition.
Oh my god! But no, as I was
welcome.
saying, like, what's confusing really is because it's like you were using Rollyegg as a name way before you were using it as a name on YouTube, right? And this was before you met Bloom, because like this was like before you met me, before you met
no,
Blue, like the whole peeps. So I was wondering like how you even thought of it back on PlayStation.
Oh, well, yeah, because I was my brother's name, didn't I? Obviously, because I put X dash Rolly dash egg then dash
Yeah.
X.
I think I remember seeing this actually.
I think like I don't know how long ago it was now. I think it's probably back in April time. I think I changed it like this year.
Right.
Can't remember.
What, to the current Rollyegg?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I was just kind of intrigued because it's when you mentioned blue, I'm like, blue? How?
Yeah.
No blue back then. Like, what's happening? You said like a little bit confused. That's what it was. But fair enough, man. Fair
Yeah.
enough, dude. Fair enough, bro. That's a fair enough answer. I can't lie. Well, all right, Rolly. We have a reoccurring segment on the podcast called The Forgotten Seven, where we ask our guests seven a little bit more personal questions to get to know them a bit better and help paint a more clear picture as to who they are behind the content or as a person behind the content. So, what I'll do is I'll ask you 7 questions and you just give us the most genuine answers you can. Does that sound all right?
Yeah.
All right, man. They're just 7 really chill questions. You can answer them as chill as you like. What does your typical content creation, or even streaming, I suppose, in your extent, outfit look like?
Wait, what?
Right. So, like, when you're making
What do you
videos
wear when make
or,
video?
Yeah, when you make videos or stream or when you're streaming, what are you like usually wearing?
I'm just wearing my like casual clothes, I guess.
And what are those casual clothes?
Like jeans, t-shirt, something like that.
Apple
No, fair
bottom
enough.
jeans. Boots
Boots
with
with
the
the
fur.
fur. Say, God damn, yeah, we're on it. Oh, fair enough, man. All right, okay. What's the best piece of advice you've ever been given?
I gotta be honest. I think it's probably from you, to be honest, Joe.
My God.
Really?
Like every
Catman
podcast,
Joe, obviously.
Catman
Catman
Joe
Joe.
taught me and everything he did. I mean, he did, but like still, I want someone to turn up and be like Sun Tzu and then just
Well,
start
I mean-
going on about the art of war.
Oh,
I
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, right? Because I think I can't remember who it was. I think Joe told me that on the stream. Like some guy told like Joe, like even like how far you make content. If you stop doing well, it's just carry on trying. And ever since Joe said that, like guys did on YouTube apparently, like even though your content's really not doing well, keep trying. Like I remember you saying that on the stream.
I think I know which kind of quote you're talking about. It wasn't really much.
Yeah.
I quoted it, but it wasn't an actual quote, right?
Yeah, but like to be-
it was a piece of advice. But what it was I think it was from what's his name? He's a long time vlogger kind of thing. That's what he's really known for doing, vlogs.
Casey Neistat.
Casey, that's who it is. Casey Neistat. Yeah, Casey Neistat.
I was memeing as well.
I know it's
Oh my
Casey
God.
Neistat, but Casey Neistat. I never watched any of his vlogs, but I watched one of his vlogs way back in the day. Just one vlog. Never watched another one after. I think maybe one more perhaps. But he said in one of his vlogs, and it was one piece of information that I really found valuable, which was, don't stop making content. All right, keep making content. Content is key. Content is king. The more content you produce, even if it's not perfect, the more you produce, the closer you get to finding success.
God.
And that's what it is. And it's about continuously producing content. And it might not be the best. There's nobody's content is the best when they first begin. I mean, if they try and say it is, they're lying. You know.
I don't know, man. My
Because
Destiny
it
2
takes time to get
montages
better
were
at what
pretty
you do,
sick.
better at making your craft. Very top tier. Same thing with Minecraft videos, right?
Oh, God.
But like at the end of the day, like it just takes time. You know what I'm saying? We all have to begin somewhere and work from somewhere.
and those
So
words
I
right
think
there
that's
inspired me. Those words right there inspired me when you said it.
Fair enough then. What is your absolute dream job?
I hate this question. I get it all the time. I don't know.
No idea. Like, what are you? I guess I feel like you're gonna say maybe streaming on YouTube, but maybe there's something
egg.
else.
Like
What are
no,
you?
like
What are you? Like, would you like to be an omelet? You know what I'm saying? Like, but what are you passionate about currently? Like outside of YouTube and everything else, is there anything that you do that you're passionate about? Really passionate about? Sport
know,
or
like,
music or?
Are you just a husk? Are you void of anything?
I like to like create like. Oh, I don't know why, right? It's okay. Okay. This might sound really boring, right? But I like to do violin. I don't know what it is. I just so enjoy violin.
What did you say?
Violin, or being put stuff in folders and everything. I don't know why.
Oh, filing. Oh, okay, that's an
I
interesting.
thought you said violin.
You said what? Yeah, with violin. You're saying, goddamn. So, like, what you like to kind of organize things? Is that really what you base it on?
Yeah, I don't know why. I just like to do that. I don't know why. I
Could
do
be
do
like
that.
OCD,
a lot.
right?
No, no, it's
Like,
actually
you
that's the
don't-
thing. It's not really OCD. It's just like that feeling of thinking like, wow, got it done. There we go. It's just
wow!
like
Look at this. Oh shit. I get you, but it's like the way in which you said it there wasn't really that persuasive. That's how Joseph's crying at the end of his table. Like, you good man? Like, I like to file things. Why? Because I just like to. You say, wow. He's like, I love the end result. We have to look at all the files and go, ooh.
Not that's the way it is. I think it just satisfies me.
But files.
Ugh.
But when was the last time you done some filing? For Mom, do you mind if I do our taxis today? I'm kind of bored.
Mum, do
This is
you mind if I
primary
do our
school.
tax?
Goes into the library not to get books, but to organize all the fucking books on the shelf. They were saying they're going to be in alphabetical order and everything.
I'm your worst
Yeah,
nightmare.
like
I'm
I
the
think
one that
last time
puts
we done
different books in different
filing
places.
in primary school. I'm not gonna lie. I think Joe know that. Like
What do you
Joseph.
file in primary school? Crayons? Like, I don't do much.
Oh,
more than that.
no! Like, I actually had folders, right? I literally had to put test papers in them.
Have we unlocked your like big thing for filing things?
Yeah, I think
Fuck
so.
you.
This is like when Lockdock was like, I want to be a
I want to be.
landlord.
I want to be a lad. It's the exact same shit. Yes, it fucks me up every time. I'm not judged. It's
There's
just
nothing
that
bad
fucks
with
me up.
people's passions, but it's
No.
when people are so like unenthusiastic about it. It's like, I really want to be a landlord.
The greatest landlord there's ever been. You've said like God dang. Oh,
Do you know-
it's
do you know
a
what,
mad
right?
feeling.
I always ask that question. I was like, how's like my life gone to this point? Like,
You're so young. What do you mean? How's it got to this point? You're like,
I don't know. Like
You were in
it
fetal
reminds me of when Joe
development
said that
yesterday.
thing
What
about
are
the
you
hot
on?
dog.
oh yeah,
my
no,
God.
that was of course the hot
Clip
dog
went
man,
around
Rocky.
so much.
No, my
That
God.
was-
I mean, so the last time you filed something,
it was in primary school. Yeah,
what exactly were you filing?
test papers.
Look at Joseph just dying. Imagine him, little Rollyegg sitting filing fucking these very important things away. All these files. I mean, that's what you love to do for a living. What would that?
You know they
even-
won't give you a sticker if you do filing in an office job.
Here, you get a smelly sticker. You're saying. God dang. Oh man. Oh my God. Fair enough, Rolly. I can't lie. I didn't expect that as an answer.
I'm
Did you
happy
not?
about that.
I didn't. You're saying, are you a morning person or a night person?
Prefer to file at night or day.
You see, I don't understand this now because I probably go to sleep about like 2 or 3 in the morning and probably wake up for like somehow 8 or 9.
Right.
So like I don't for both.
I mean, when do you think you're more active in the day or in the night?
Day mainly, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Did you really say midday to our night and morning question? You're so difficult.
Midday. Yes. Midday. God, I've
I have
got
no more
ask
to
you.
add to this, to be honest.
We keep hearing you whisper.
It's his secret cousin Jahid.
What the hell? What are you doing?
What-
Stop!
Did a
Stop!
demon
Stop!
just turned up? What was that?
Jesus. Right.
No, not
I'm
exactly.
kind of worried to ask this one 'cause I feel it's gonna have something to do with filing. But what is the strangest habit you have?
Wait, what?
What is the strangest habit you have?
I don't
Whispering
like.
to Mike.
I don't know. Like, I tend to punch my wall sometimes, which is really bad.
Wait, what? That okay? Is this
You
when
just
the
turn around and
filing goes wrong?
Yeah, it's like so much rage.
papers.
Yeah, it's smacking the wall. What, that's not really a habit. That's an issue. You say
That's
not-
that's self abuse.
Yeah, that is. Why do you punch the wall and do you make any indents in the wall?
Is the wall okay? Oh,
No.
We're getting shown the wall
exclusive
right now.
content.
Exclusive
Yeah, I
content.
think
Vera
we should
Mouse,
get a
part
bit.
two.
Oh, come
No.
on, man. Getting gonna
No.
show us a wall.
Dude,
Come
dude,
on.
I know how you can show us the whole wall, right? If you just hold it in the air and do a 360 with it without moving.
Look at this. Oh, here we go,
Oh,
ladies and gentlemen.
oh.
This is Rolly's wall right now, first hand.
No,
it-
oh no.
Wait, so is this
You
a wall
should
you
make that your
punched here?
profile photo.
Oh, like it's that
Oh,
right there.
vlog.
Then we can
Oh
see.
wow. Oh wow.
Wow, bro.
I gotta ask,
Yeah.
why the wall is green?
Yeah, who painted your house?
I don't know. When I got this room right, it's just really green.
Okay, I mean, bit odd. But so you punch the wall, and what is that for though?
I don't know.
Because it was
anger.
green.
Anger? What do you get angry about?
My brother, my PS4 sometimes if I die of Minecraft or something, I don't know.
Oh no,
People actually rage on Minecraft.
it's mad. I've never really raged on Minecraft. I mean, like, don't get it twisted. There's been a couple times where I've died in lava and lost everything, and this was like years ago when I was
Yeah,
younger.
thank you. Joe
And
gets it.
No, but that sucks. But like, I get a little bit annoyed. But I wouldn't punch a wall; it'd break my knuckles. You know
No,
what I'm
but Joe, that was like probably years ago now. I'm not doing it a long time actually, so I sort of stopped doing it.
saying? Okay, good man. You know what I'm saying? Got off that bad habit. What is one thing we would never guess about you?
I don't know.
I don't know. Come on, there's gonna be something, man. Something that you like, people that maybe that you do as a hobby. I mean, is there anything that you do outside of YouTube that nobody really knows about? Like, it's like, you know, that not just something that's ridiculously private, but like something that's like a hobby or an activity that you take part in or something. It's gonna be something.
Like, I don't know. There's something I do like not take part in. If you know what I mean. Like, there's something I do take part in. I don't know.
All right, okay.
Guys, do you see that? This is really dry.
God dang. I'm feeling the same way. You were saying I need a coffee.
Flawless.
Oh my god. All right, for the last question of the Forgotten Seven, Rolly, I wanted to ask, have you ever had a nickname? And if so, what is it?
Like, do
You
you mean YouTube or like real life?
Oh, I mean both. I mean, what is... I'm guessing you must have had one in real life and in YouTube.
I mean, Rollyegg. People call me Egg or Eggo or like Eggy,
I like
Eggy
it,
Boy,
guys.
or what Tanner likes to call me, Rolly Boy.
Rolly boy.
I
that sounds
say
like a
Rolly boy.
slur.
I say Rolly boy.
He's a bit of a rolly boy, you know.
I mean, those
And I
are
call Tanner
interesting.
Twanner.
Twanner. Gotta love
call you
Twanner. You know what I'm
Reggie.
saying?
Gosh darn it, Twanner.
I mean, what names do you have then in real life, nickname wise? Because I'm guessing obviously with your name being like, do people call you Andre instead of DeAndre?
No, they don't. Please don't.
I'm gonna call you
No, they don't.
Andre anymore. I'm gonna call you your actual. Hold on,
Dion.
let
No,
me
but
check.
it-
I'm gonna call you the
but-
whole thing.
It's just because, like, you know, when it's like, it's obviously DeAndre is how you say it, but does any of your family or friends say Andre?
No, actually, they don't.
None at all.
So
Like, and no negatives.
Some people
damn.
like this. I mean, like some people like call me Dion, like Dionge, like just with a like really really short. Don't know why.
DeAndre.
Sounds like a
Dionge.
fruit.
Yeah, it sounds like a fruit, like an orange, but it's like DeAndre. So a certain kind of fruit that only grows.
Oh,
in
actually,
Japan.
that's one.
fruit.
Actually, that's one exactly. The orange. Some
They
people
call
Is
you
call
that
the
a
me
skin
orange.
colour thing again?
Really?
What?
Oh, did you not hear Joseph? I think everybody
I
did.
just look really
Yeah.
shocked.
God,
Really?
because
Did
you...
that actually shock people? Oh my god.
Oh my
Grow
god!
up,
Right?
people.
God dang.
Right, DeAndre Gaming 08. Throughout your videos, I realised in a
Shut
review
up.
you have featured a VR headset. Do you plan on using this more alongside your newfound channel growth?
I mean, depends really. I think if I play more VR, I'll use it more for Twitch than YouTube. We're currently doing a series right now on YouTube by using the VR. By the way, probably my most favourite VR games of all time. You know, I don't care. I've probably mentioned this with 5,000 times in the video. Said how nice the game is because it really is.
Which game's that?
Don't know what it now, aren't I? Astro Rescue Mission.
I've never heard of that.
Don't know what that is.
Joey, you literally
Wait,
know this.
what is it? I'll look it up.
Astro
Do I?
Rescue Mission.
I've never heard of it before. I've never played it.
Was it like?
Wait, what is it?
It's a PlayStation VR only game. You know, like the little PlayStation box. It's about them.
Yeah, of course. Oh,
What's it
yeah.
called?
Astro Rescue Mission.
I've heard of the Astro. Isn't Astro Room like a thing you can get by itself?
No.
Sorry, I don't know. I don't know all this stuff. Why? I don't know all this stuff. You're saying. I'm legit intrigued. Are you just dying off on us? Anything you can see, Joseph? He's muted. He's thumbs up. All right. Rolly, you good, man?
Yeah.
All right, it's just because you keep coming back and forth. It's like you're having to do something. It's all good then. But I mean, so what other VR? Like, I mean, is there no other VR content you're planning on making or anything like that? Like any sort of like Minecraft VR content, etc.
I mean, I was actually doing a series on Minecraft VR, but basically it makes me too motion sick.
Oh, okay, yeah, I get you, I get you.
I don't know what it is.
That bloody sucks, man. God dang, sorry to hear. I did sorry to hear. Has Joseph found it yet? Joe, you want to mute?
Yeah, no, I found it. I was just waiting for you guys to finish up.
Good man, good man. Add it onto
Show
the
us.
screen. Whoa, look at this
There
right
we
here.
are. Yeah, I've seen it. I've
Yep,
not
it's that,
actually
yep.
seen, like,
I see. 4.5 out of 5. Wait, or 4.7 out of 5. October 2018.
if it will load.
Yeah, we'll see if it loads.
There we are.
Copyright.
No, that would be good. We don't get copyright in the
It's a
podcast.
really
We're
good
held good.
game.
I've muted
For
it
anybody
anyway.
watching, by the way, or for anybody listening, excuse me, on Spotify or any other Apple podcast, Google podcast, although you cannot see what we're currently looking at, currently we're going to give you a bit of a, I guess an explanation. It's us watching a little bit of Astro Bot Rescue Mission, the game that Rolly's mentioned his favorite VR game is. So we're
It
just doing a
probably
little
is.
bit of gameplay now. So yeah.
Like, it's just because, like, it's just all like the effects and stuff, and just like all the stuff you can do.
Do you
And we've
find
got
a
some
lot of
really-
success from that though? That's the thing for viewership.
It reminds me a lot of Little Big Planet, so it kind of
It
hits the right
does.
spot for me.
It does.
I've never played Little Big Planet, excuse me, so I don't really much of it. Excuse me.
Wait, you never
I mean,
played
it-
Little Big Planet?
Never played Little Big Planet because it was.
Your problem.
Isn't it only like a PlayStation exclusive?
Yeah,
It's
it is.
yeah, it's the one with Sackboy and stuff. It's
Yeah,
1, 2, and 3.
I've heard of it. I mean, who hasn't heard of it, right? Of
I've
course,
played that
I've heard of it,
religiously.
but I've heard of it, but I've never played it sadly.
Dun,
So
dun, 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 dun.
are you good?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were saying, God dang it. Me and Joseph just kicking off. I mean, well, I
Tunes.
mean, I think with your VR, man, I think it's kind of a wasted opportunity to an extent because I feel like right now currently you're doing a lot of this Astro stuff and whatnot, which is cool and whatnot, right? Like if
Astro
you enjoy it, that's great. Well, Astro, you know what I'm saying, Astrobot, right? Rescue mission. But it's but it's like if you enjoy it, that's great and whatnot. But it's like you could gain a lot more of an audience from say doing games like Minecraft in VR. You know?
Mm.
I mean, it's just a thought. I've got my
But,
VR
like, no,
right there.
but that's the thing, though, Joe. Like, it's just like this. That's the thing. Like, PlayStation VR is the only version that actually has the game. So not much people have really, like, probably recorded it, haven't they?
Yeah, not many people have.
I feel like I'm not sure if this is just. I'm just kind of brainstorming, but is Minecraft VR glitches a common thing? Like you could really.
There is a couple. Yeah.
Mm.
There's a few. It's mainly because when you're in VR, it's I think the camera angles in the game. There's some things that you can do. Sometimes your neck can get kind of locked where it's like say one of the worst experiences is if you're going up ladders in the game.
God,
If you're going up
that
ladders,
must be-
you have to kind of like look straight back and up, and it's just painful.
Oh
And
no,
there's-
Joe! I hate
There's
my
times you can
no,
clip through blocks as well. It's bloody horrible.
no. I hate cutting down trees in VR. I hate it because I've got to look up whilst talking. It's just like, oh,
I want to have
Okay.
physical exercise.
Good test. Oh no, you just
I
say.
bet you play Job Simulator because they do filing on that.
oh yes, I have. It's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. I've never played Job Simulator on VR. It looks alright.
Joe, the
think I've seen you
reason
play.
I'm not playing it is because they've got motion controllers.
Well, yeah, let's try. I don't have it. Like I've only got the VR headset.
But I have got FNAF VR. It's really fun.
You get a lot of
Like-
good jump scares from it.
Gotta be honest, yeah, I do.
Okay.
Is that
If you look at my
what's the name
TikTok
of that one?
or
It's Help Wanted.
Instagram, there's a clip of me getting jump scare. I think Joe's got it, or Joseph's got it, hasn't he? For my first proper jump scare. I proper
Does
did
he?
get jump scared.
I just I don't know. Does he?
Yeah,
I
I think,
apparently
like-
do.
Like you know, like the Fontaine Foxy jump scare. I proper screamed,
Yes.
and then you got. Like,
Oh
clip
no,
of
I
it.
did see this. Yes, I don't have it
Yes.
though.
Oh, you
I
know,
can bring it
yeah.
up
Keep
as
it
well.
safe.
Oh wait, Joe. Search on my Rollyegg clips channel. Might have it on there.
You want me to do that?
Yeah, please. Let's see.
Have a quick peek, see if it's there. I was actually going to say as well, Rolly. This is kind of unrelated to the VR, right? We're going to see this in a second, the clip. But I kind of wanted to ask something because obviously, of course, you're Minecraft in VR, right? Or excuse me, not Minecraft. Excuse me, FNAF. Was it? If FNAF was in Minecraft, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That series. That series, of course, is garnished you a lot of viewers, right? You've done tremendously well from it. I wanted to ask so how it's been with the content, in general with having it, because I thought some of the clips of it were re-uploads. Some of them, not all
Yes,
of
they
them. But
were
there's, like,
actually. Well,
yeah,
I
I think
thought you must have views, didn't I?
yeah, yeah.
Re-uploads,
But
didn't I?
I was going to say also, I thought some of them were like other people's content. They were all, I think, all the Minecraft ones were yours, weren't they?
Some were like, I also asked permission, and it said yes. Some of them.
Right. Where did you get the other ones from?
TikTok.
Oh, okay. And what? Like, did you give credit?
Yeah,
Yeah. Did
some
you get
did.
permission?
Yeah.
Good man. Oh, okay. And do you think that's kind of a lazy form of doing content, or?
In my opinion, I think it is. But I think it's because probably wants to get 1K so badly.
I get
think
you.
it's because it's like it's kept
Wait,
just
my first
doing.
wait. So wait, this is my first proper jump scare hashtag.
Yeah, that one,
versus
that one, that
normally
one, that one. Yes,
Roy's
exactly
channel.
that one.
Are you guys watching this?
It's not playing yet.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, I haven't put it.
Oh yeah, we
it's
can all
on
we can all
your
see.
screen.
Yeah, we can
I
all see.
loved
Yeah,
it.
Let's play.
I can hear it.
Right, jeez.
Jesus
really
Christ.
horrible. Because
It's the way you go. Oh jeez, like proper jump.
Do you know what? No, do you know what is that right? Because some of the characters' like heads are humongous, and some of the characters' heads are not as big. So like, so some of them are really really different, and some of them are not so different.
Right.
So like, some could be really scary. And Nightmare Fredbear is without a doubt the most scariest one of all.
I feel like vent repair is the scariest thing in that game.
It is a scary one. That one.
What is
like
vent
the way
repair,
Mangle. Okay, so like you're in like the middle of the vent, and you have to repair the different bits of the vent. There's 4 sectors that are all open, and you see Mangle, which is one of the animatronics, crawling around you at all times while you're trying to do the puzzles. And if you don't do it in time, he jumps down on you.
Wait. You're in the vent though.
No.
Like-
okay, right. You're in like a lift that's going past
Oh,
open vent ducts.
Oh, okay. I see. Right.
And basically you have to do like they have to fix the electricals and stuff. If you don't do it in time, he will kill you. So
That's
it's
mad.
like it is pretty cool. I can show you this as well if you want. It's a good visual. But,
I'd love to see because I'm rather intrigued. Again, for anybody watching, they can obviously hear us speaking about it, and we can kind of try and explain what we're showing them personally. But I'm actually going to treat. See, I've never really played Five Nights at Freddy's. There's no multiplayer.
Well, you see, Joe, that's the thing, though. You get in VR because that's the thing with the game getting it in VR because you use your controller. You don't have to have motion controllers.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to.
No, that's true. For me, it's one of those things where it's like I never really found Five Nights at Freddy's really that scary.
No, it isn't. That's the thing. But like, it's like in VR, it's you get a proper experience. That's the thing.
Yeah.
In my opinion, if you play it in VR, you get a proper experience.
So I'm guessing you played both VR and normal.
Yeah, in VR, like you're expecting it, if you know what I mean.
I get you. Well, I mean, like that. What I was asking earlier is like, would you say VR is definitely scarier than just playing it normally without VR?
Obviously, yeah, big yes.
Has there been any jump scares that you've had off camera that have been quite impactful, quite insane?
No, actually, not really. I mean, because like, okay, I'm exposing myself right here, right now, right? I did sort of cheat on Nightmare Fredbear, without a doubt, scariest level of the whole game.
Right.
Because I didn't understand the level, and I couldn't do it in VR because the guy's about 15 foot, by the way.
Right.
And Joe, here it is. Speaking of which.
Okay, so like you're in the middle of this like ventilation system. All these things open up around you, and you like have to basically go down enough levels to escape. But
right,
you see Mangle and stuff like crawling around in here.
Well, this is Ennard's one. This is the end.
Yeah, this is not
one,
Mangle. Yeah, but
you got to press the
Mangle's
buttons and do it in
worse.
time.
So wait, those buttons in front of them, or?
Yeah, you got to connect up the lines and that. You got to follow the wire to the other button. Make sure you get the right one before he gets to you. So you see like the light flickering.
Yeah,
but this is a 360 thing. See?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, well, that's Joseph, right? What's it? Parts and service, like in scale, they're huge.
Is good though. It's easy.
Yeah,
they're
it's
massive,
good.
but it's easy. Yeah, look at this.
Yeah, they're huge in scale.
And what every
by the way,
scary,
right?
but
By
I
the
really
way,
like the atmosphere it builds.
By the way, right? I'm like, how old am I? Like really young still. I'm playing a scary game in VR.
How old am I? I don't know.
Like 7.
God dang. But I mean, I know, fair enough, man. That's a fair enough answer to that. Our initial question was obviously, of course, regarding if you have any more plans to do different sorts of content alongside with the VR, obviously with your new channel growth. And I'm guessing that's obviously a yes, but just some different. Do you have any different games planned out that we could expect to see?
So what? So I wasn't paying attention. Sorry.
Big brain. I was just saying, is there any other games that you're planned out for the VR that you've not seen yet that you might stream and play make content on?
No, not really, because there's not really any new VR games coming out. I mean, it depends really, because I think I play Beat Saber with Chris sometimes.
Yeah.
And he's so much better than me. I can't get better on the game. I'm so sick of it. The game is really hard to get better at, by the way. And it's like a really good exercise game as well, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Beat Saber does feel like a workout.
I've played it once or twice. And it is quite a good game. I can't lie. Only played
I've
it
never
one
played
time.
VR.
Never played VR?
Never played VR.
All right, guys. So let's get on to the final question of the podcast, really, with you. All right, we got the final question right here, which is this is my question. It's looking deeper beneath the surface of your channel, Rolly. It's quite evident to see that you take a lot of, I guess, inspiration or internal inspiration from other content creators you grew up with, which isn't a bad thing by any means, obviously, of course. But for example, you know, your 20 subscriber special, if you remember that video so long ago, was almost like a parody of Stampy Longno's 80 million subscriber special, which I think is a really cool little thing, honestly. So I wanted to ask real quick before you cut in. Who inspires you the most on YouTube? Like, who are your biggest inspirations that you've kind of built or modeled yourself around?
Where do I start? So I could be honest, alright. So I probably started watching Stampy, and then I like creating worlds and like building stuff. And then this is like how it all began, really. One day I got really bored, and then I found out I subscribed to a person called Catman. I was thinking, like, oh, they're live. I'm bored right now. I don't know what to do. And obviously, this is before I made a channel as well. And I was also subscribed to him because he helped me with like the Microsoft signing in problem. I didn't know how to fix it. He fixed it for me, so thank you.
Happy to help.
What's it? So I started off right. So then, because Joe's like, in my opinion, quite a big YouTube, but I think it's about 30-something K at the time. It's just actually kind of crazy. And I was like, hello, Catman Joe. And then he responded to me, just like not really much YouTubers do, which is responding, obviously, to the comments on lives. So I'm thinking, oh my God, this guy bloody responded to me. Like, I was so surprised. So I was like, oh my God, this guy's made my day, like, literally. Then I get to know him a bit, and then I did some PS4, and it's been I was like, oh my God, this guy's absolute bloody legend. I love him. And then next thing you know, like, Venus started getting well together. I got them by giving moderator. It's just like that good stuff. And like, I grew as a friend with him, and then like eventually I joined his world. I was like, oh my God, I'm actually in Catman Joe's world. What's an achievement for me? And then I began my channel because of Catman Joe, and it just came like a really, really long way, really, for a channel because of Joe, really. Thanks to him, I wouldn't be where I am now, to be honest, in my life. And I can't lie, I've met quite a lot of good people in Joe's community at Colton, like a lot of good people in the community. Like Tano and stuff, and Sambi, like, and then thanks
Chris,
to Joe, like, thanks to Joe, like, I met like lots of people who I like, really like, and in and then I met Dragon, and he's like, me and him became good friends. That's when all the stuff happens with him, and then I was like, okay. And then that's when we came back again. I was like, okay, fair enough.
There's a lot of Dragon bombs today.
Yeah. God damn.
And then next thing you know, like 2021 maybe being one of my most like, favorite years of my entire life because I've done so much. Even like always lockdown, COVID, I just sort of moved this all aside and just started YouTube really. I guess YouTube was also like a COVID project for the time off I've had, really.
Yeah. I get you, man. I get you. Well, I mean, so the initial question was who inspires you the most, and would you say I know I appreciate you saying me, and that's really appreciated.
Like mainly, I know it's probably did get off topic of that, but like I can't lie, it has to be probably you, Joe.
But I mean, I'd say also like Stampy and these other
legends. Stampy, but like they're like the big YouTubers, but like the people like who I personally get along with the most, which is obviously you.
Yeah.
But like, you know what I mean by that,
A
don't
little
you?
word called community.
Hey. No, that's a fair answer, man. That's a really humbling and nice answer. I can't lie, honestly.
It is. It's
It's a
my
very,
whole
very nice answer.
it's my whole story about YouTube basically. If I was started it off really.
I mean, it's quite mad actually, man. It's quite surreal. You know what's funny, honestly, is on December 26, 2020, right? You shared your voice for the first ever time on YouTube, and now just about an entire year, you've reached 1K subscribers from way back
You're
then till
right.
now. And I just want to say, Rolly, on a personal level, man, like for real, I really want to say this genuinely. I want you to know that I am so very proud of you, man. Like for real, to think that you joined my community, or our communities, I should say, just a little over a year ago. And back at that point in time, a little over a year ago, you were under 50 subscribers, and now here you are on TFP at 1,000. It's just, honestly, man, it's incredible, dude. And I'm so damn proud of you, dude. I know everyone in our community, including myself, Ree, Sam B, Axel, Xavier, Cheesemaster, Blue Room,
Like,
Nightmare
a lot.
Gangster, Planet Dragon, Dino Sock, Shin, Commie, you name it, Tanner, Chris, everyone, you already know. And so many others are just, honestly, man,
Joe, do you have a
so
drink?
happy for you, bro. Do I need a drink?
Do you have a drink?
I don't have a drink.
We can't raise a toast.
I've got an empty cup here. What we'll
No,
pretend I
that's
do.
full of drink.
I need to have a drink, but I don't have a drink. But no, like for real, man. I know that myself and everybody that I just mentioned and many others in the community, man, are so damn happy for you, bro. And most of all, proud of you, man, for reaching this milestone, dude. It's such a big one.
I know.
Like I'm really, man.
And
I
the
really
thing
am
is-
proud to be able to say that I've watched you grow from the
And
small,
the thing is, they're like,
non-speaking. Sorry, go ahead.
so sorry about that. But the thing is, they're like, how like I have somehow still carried on, considering how how my first world got corrupted. My first like New York world got corrupted. And I was like, for God's sake, you're joking me. So therefore, I created a new world, thinking, okay, this might be a fresh start. And that's for the same time when Joe started his world as well again. Like not the second Atlas, but like the other weird one. I can't remember what it's called.
Hyperion. No, I don't know. It might be Atlas.
Like the one, like it's not just an island. It's like a big land around.
I
It's like
think
rolling
big
mountain.
I'm not sure. We've had Atlas and Hyperion City.
I think it's Hyperion, whatever you call it. Yeah, I think it's that one.
Hyperion, yeah.
Yeah, Hyperion. Yeah. But like I started through a new one from there. I've done that, and then I've built a lot on that. Then, unfortunately, surprise, got corrupted again. And how it got corrupted, the bit everyone's rinsed. My AC cords get unplugged because I was trying to plug my charger in for my controller. Imagine that. Yeah, we were always corrupted because you're trying to plug in your charger.
Well, I lost all my stuff on my PlayStation due to like a
Oh yeah, that's stupid ban.
a silly power cut. I turned my PlayStation back on, and as it was booting up, I got another power cut. So I know the feeling. You say it's a rough one. It's a rough one.
But to be honest, so I've not given up yet. Obviously, my whole point, like, of what I do on Minecraft, like Minecraft, is just copy what Stampy's done, which is built this whole like world, which is my opinion still quite impressive. Because like, I'm impressed with his one because he started his one like when he first ever played Minecraft, which was a console, wasn't it?
Yeah. Console edition.
So you would say
anyway, about-
Stampy is one of your biggest inspirations?
Yeah.
No, but Joe is, like, in my opinion, more of a bigger one because in a way, like, I copied in a way what he's built because I built like a similar skyscraper to his one on my world.
Was it the Hippo Tower?
Yeah.
That's the actual name of it.
I'm not
it's
gonna lie either, right? I'm not gonna lie either. I actually never ever noticed how much glass you actually use for like the skyscraper.
Oh yeah, it's absurd the amounts of glass.
It's a lot.
Multiple stacks. Like I'm talking like 30, 40. It's absolutely unreal.
Mm.
That's why I bought multiple of them.
But I remember like me first ever joining Joe's world, like for the first ever time in my life. I was like, oh my god, this world's so cool. And now every time we join, it's like, yes, cool. This is I've seen it all the time now, haven't I? It's still impressive, though, obviously, isn't it?
Yeah. No, I get you, man. I mean, I was just gonna say at the very end, man. Like, the end of that, obviously, what I was saying there. Like I really am, and I'm super proud of you, bro. I'm proud to be able to say that I've watched you grow from a small, non-speaking streamer into a young and upcoming content creator.
Sorry, right? I think you subscribed to me when I was like 139. I think.
Well, no, you were at 50 when you came to our community, like under 50.
Oh, yeah,
So it'd be under that. I'd sub to you way under 100.
Oh my god, that's actually crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
But
It's
to be
actually,
honest, so like also thanking you, but like there's also another community. I'm getting the person involved who studied Muffin. I think he told me that he came to your stream when he's streaming the Caves and Cliffs Part 2 update. Huge
okay.
credit to him. Yeah, huge credit to him. I've watched him for a while. It's because of Dragon, because he watches him as well.
Okay.
But I watched him as well. He like, I inspired him to play Minecraft. I never felt I taught him to play Minecraft practically. I'm really proud of myself for doing that. Because like his community helps me with my subscribers as well. Because like I was in a bit of both. And
Like
I've
isn't like like another community, yeah.
mainly yours, only jokes to make me
No,
first,
yeah.
obviously.
Yeah, no, but like there's nothing wrong with being like in other communities as well, of course.
Yeah, obviously. And I think now, yeah, his and his like it's like community after community really helping me. Because someone like us, there's some from there, like there's like that person's community, and that person's community again and again. So it sort of just carries on going, and then like they helped me reach also 1K as well. And also I've been like I never really showed it for like like VIP man, like Dan obviously. I've been really big fan of it. I remember me mentioning it in Joe's stream once, didn't I?
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
Because I really am a big fan of him. I've been a big fan of him for like a while. But I just never like spoke to him like on YouTube or like in the streams or something. I don't know why, I just never did.
It's a mad small world, that's the point. That was kind of our entire kind of basis of this, the whole episode of One Man. It really is. It's quite mad, really, because if you think about it, you're in the same kind of category, of course, now as VIP man. You've been on a show that he's been on. You're in the same area, the same seat, if you want to call it that he was in. It's a really big thing, man. You, Shedwards, and him are the 3 of our trilogy seasonal episodes,
which in itself
for
is
Christmas.
absolutely fantastic, because not only is it Christmas rated, and also one of the only 3 Christmas rated episodes, it's also the only ever Christmas episode that's going to be like this in this year. Because you got to think about it. Although there's going to be Christmas episodes every year, there is going to be only one set of 2021, 2022, 2023 Christmas episodes. And also, you were in the first generation of the first ever Christmas episodes.
Of the Christmas, and also this is the last episode before the end of the year. It's mad.
I remember when like Joe kept going on and on and on about it, saying like, "Oh, Rollyegg actually be a Christmas episode and everything." Blah blah blah. I'm like, Joe, I know, I've it 5,000 times.
No, it's a big thing, Yeah, it's a huge thing, man. For you to be the final in the trilogy of the Christmas episodes, everything else for 1K subs, that's why we wanted to help push.
To be honest, like, what's it?
Okay, if we doubled down, we made sure we could help you as much as we can.
What's it though? Like, to be honest, though, like, I asked Joe if I like could be in a podcast one day, like this podcast episode's right here, right now. And things I didn't know how to one prepares for me, because Sam said like, oh, he's gonna be a podcast episode soon as well, isn't he? If I say spoilers or anything.
That's what, sorry?
Sam, he said about being a podcast episode, me being in it. Obviously,
maybe you never know. Maybe one day.
I'm unaware of this.
Me, I'm in the podcast episode.
Oh, okay. Oh no, okay, right. Yeah.
So they said, "Oh, Rolly, should we ask you to be like a podcast episode or something?" And I was like, maybe not. I don't know. And then that's when I think I should go ask Joe. And I sent that long message, and then that's when he explained to me the whole entire schedule, what's coming up. Like, okay.
Well, you've been very busy. It's been a very busy season. And that's why we really wanted to end this year off right. This is, again, our final episodes with you. Right now, we're right here, of course. This is, for everybody listening, of course, at home, this is actually our end of 2021 episode, of course. This will be the last episode we're doing in 2021, which, can I just say, it's very surreal.
Sorry to cut you off quickly, but
no, that's good, bro.
Next time we release an episode, well, kind of, because we have kind of pre-recorded some, but next time you see another episode release, I will be an adult.
That's true. Is
that not bizarre?
Well, technically it'll be the 8th when the next episode gets. Well, the 1st.
exactly.
Like Joseph.
I know, but like we have pre-recorded up to then, so it's fine.
But yeah, so it's actually very surreal for everybody watching at home. You know, this has been a big thing for us. We really wanted to, you know, we've had some great episodes so far. Obviously, episode 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. Beautiful and amazing episodes, obviously, with one or two being a little bit more, you know, different than the one specifically. But, you know, in general, this episode here was what we felt like a great episode to end this year off on, because, you know, Rolly's a big member of our community, of course, a very close member of our community. I mean, Rolly, when we came back to the show with the initial post that Joseph made so amazingly, which is, you know, I wrote a hoodie figure and a feline, and his feline companion floating through space. I mean, Joel,
and look where that's got us.
And, you know, we're here now. And I mean, this is why Rolly's in the thumbnail with himself floating through space. Big shout out to obviously Ree, the incredible woman herself. She made the artwork.
And Ben for drafting it.
And Ben for drafting the original artwork, of course, for the actual logo for the actual channel. But again, it's amazing. It's going to be the cat, the hoodied figure, the feline companion, and the egg floating through space for this episode for the end of 2021. I think it's a really surreal and lovely way of doing it. So yeah. But listen, I want to just end this on a high note right now by just saying, excuse me, once again, congratulations, Roland, hit 1,000 subscribers, man. It is a big milestone, dude. We're all very proud of you. Obviously, this isn't Christmas Day for us yet. For anybody watching, we are not recording this on Christmas, of course.
It's the editing crunch.
Oh yeah, the editing crunch indeed. But we just want to say real quick, guys, from me and myself and Matt Cynic, of course, the podcast host of TFP. Merry Christmas. We all hope you have a fantastic and amazing Christmas, honestly, folks. And guys, honestly, go check out Rollyegg. Of course, his channel will be linked down below. Of course, it'll also be the title. Go check him out if you're watching this or listening to this on Spotify or any other platform like that. It's an audio-based platform. His link to his channel will be down below in the description of the episode's actual, I guess, overall about area. So go check it out if you wish, guys. But thank you so much for watching this episode, everybody. Merry Christmas. Have a fantastic 2021 Christmas. And we will see you all on the 1st of January, 2022.
Bye-bye.
Stuff.